Most days I'm like, okay. But then sometimes, man, you just feel it, the great football, all three phases. It looked like in the second half they were shutting down the run and getting to the quarterback, and we hadn't been able to do that much lately. My guy Charles Oman was getting in there. Chris Jones was getting after him too. The DBs were locking down their coverage, just where they needed to be. When the defense is playing like that and Pat Mahomes is out there, the Texas gunslinger, just shooting it all over the field, man, it's the best. We were rocking and rolling. We had a few big plays on special teams that got us going. That Lions team is tough, but we got after them both in the run and pass game. Guys were blocking downfield for each other. The energy in the building right now is electric. It's one of the most fun teams I've ever been on. Watching all three phases compete hard for 4 quarters felt amazing. Detroit came out running, putting together a great first drive, but the defense adjusted and kept fighting. Nothing came easy. The Lions usually get those explosive plays, but our defense made them earn every yard. They had a couple of big fourth down stops, and in the second half, they neutralized the running game better than the first half. Nick Bolton mentioned they might have had some tips, like they knew what was coming. Not sure if we should say that, but it sounds like they had a good idea. When you have smart players and whispers going around, you catch those little ticks or things an offense does, and if they keep doing them, we're ready to get ahead of them. Let's talk about the Chiefs' offense because that's what everybody's been talking about the last few weeks. Over the past 3 weeks, the offense looks back, baby. You guys are doing everything well. The thing that really stood out in this game was the ability to run the football. It wasn't like a crazy Rico down unbelievable day, but it was consistent, efficient, and a real threat. You imposed your will. This is a tough-nosed team. First half, you guys were both running the ball really efficiently, imposing your will on each other. The game was physical. The first half flew by so fast, I barely noticed before the first quarter was over. That's got to feel good. You get rolling, especially in the run game. It feeds those big guys up front, gets them going, playing tough. You start working double teams, and they're not just sitting on an island pass protecting, they're attacking, moving downhill, trying to demoralize opponents mentally and physically. Our interior three are playing so physical and well. Kingsley coming on, Trey Smith as well, and Jawan Taylor has been playing outstanding. Jalen Moore stepped up big too. He had a huge game. Hutchinson had a big task and he answered the bell. When those guys up front roll like that, it makes everyone else play more confidently. Pat's not thinking about the line as much. He's seeing the field clearly and getting the ball out quick. You stay out of tough third and long situations, which are hard in this league. It's interesting because in the previous few weeks, you started hitting the big plays downfield, stressing defenses. But in this game, you took a couple shots, sure, but you really stressed them by running right at them. That opened up play action, got you into good situations for quick passes where Pat knew before the snap exactly where to go, firing the ball out fast. Credit to Coach Reed and Matt Nagy for calling plays that let us play fast, play with field feel, and keep the defense on edge. When we're rolling like that and Pat is spreading the ball around, everyone gets a chance with the football, and everyone's happy. That's only going to be better with Rashid coming back next week. It's just so much fun when everyone gets a piece of the pie. The vibe for the Chiefs looks great, way better than 3 or 4 weeks ago. For example, the Chiefs are one of only 2 teams with 4 players having over 220 receiving yards this year. Travis Kelce, Hollywood Brown, Taquan Thorne, and Juju Smith. Travis, can you explain the Edge motto? Everyone's got to eat, baby. E.g., everybody's got to eat. Rashid might have started that, a sneak preview of what's coming. Pat does it better than anyone. I was watching the Atlanta game Monday night, and it was basically Drake London and Bijan Robinson carrying the load. If you've got those two, you just give them the ball. But for the Chiefs, 7, 8, 9 guys are regularly catching passes. Pat spreads it around, and it's not a lot of checkdowns. Guys are getting first downs. Noah Gray had a huge first down. Juju Smith-Schuster had our longest play on a naked bootleg. Hollywood Brown is running out touchdown celebrations like a pro. My guys say, I'm jumping in the stands. You know I only played for one. It's so good. Talking about prime-time stats, Travis passed legend Jason Witten in prime-time receiving yards, now second all-time in that category. A very specific stat. How does it feel? It means a lot. I'd love to see how many prime time games Witten played since Cowboys are always on prime time. Travis joked that the Chiefs are on every day except Tuesday, America's team, he said. So, they've had plenty of opportunities.
Who do you think you're second behind?
Tony Gonzalez? Nah, he didn't have many primetime games when the Chiefs were good. Travis guessed Jerry Rice. That's an easy answer. Yeah, he's miles ahead. Those 49ers had tons of primetime games. Talking about the game, Travis had one of his best games this year. 6 receptions for 78 yards. There's a photo where he's being held up by 4 Lions defenders. Look at his face. He said that was the first catch of the game, trying to finish, getting hit, sliding off one guy, getting pinned but keeping his feet moving. Then he locked eyes with Trey Smith coming to clean him up and said, "Braces hit me." Big boys finishing downfield. Andy Reid was asked about Travis's performance. He joked about giving Kelce some geritone, some kind of aging thing from the 70s. Travis laughed, saying he got a Charlie horse more than anything else during the game. The Chiefs started the 2025 NFL season slowly, but seemed to snap out of it with a dominant 30-7 win over the Detroit Lions on Sunday Night Football at Arrowhead Stadium. Many worried about the Chiefs, but this win might be the turning point. Travis, who decided to postpone retirement for at least one more season, loved what he saw last week. Heading into Week 7 against the Las Vegas Raiders, the Chiefs need more of the same. After the big Lions win, Travis was honest about the team and Mahomes. When the defense plays like that, and Pat is out there gunslinging, it's the best. "We were rocking and rolling," Travis said. Despite the slow start, he admitted the energy in the building is electric, one of the most fun teams he's ever been on. While outside noise focused on concerns, Travis sees things differently. The locker room energy is great, which hasn't always been evident on the field. Hopefully, that energy translates to more games like last week. The Chiefs currently hold a 3-3 record, with much work ahead to return to the AFC's top team. For years, they've been clear Super Bowl favorites. Though that may not be the case now, things can change quickly. If they string a few wins playing like they did against Detroit, they'll be championship favorites again. This week's game against bitter rivals will be crucial. Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce have busy lives off the field too. Restaurants, bars, podcasts, a famous girlfriend, countless appearances. As the Chiefs' most recognizable faces, it might seem distractions loom, but head coach Andy Reid disagrees. "These kids were raised with this," Reid said. "It's a different generation. They handle it easy and still work their tails off. Travis and Patrick have a lot going on off the field, but they handle it. Other guys see that football comes first." Reid understands players today are more than athletes. They're global brands with meaning beyond the sport. If you want more updates on the Chiefs and Travis Kelce, subscribe now. The journey of this team and its stars is far from over.